He's driven it too many times. He knows the fucking track. He's slowly losing me, and he's gonna lose me on the straight here, even more. Yeah. It's not bad. Like, I kept up, I'd say. I can see him.
Dude, I crashed right at the end, man.
You crashed at the end?
I didn't want to stop the acceleration around that S bend.
Ooh. You can do it if it's like you can get that perfect, you know. Mm-hmm. I hit one local around news straight on. Like literally head on. Other than that, good race.
That was a good race. We both did pretty well.
Fuck those Sandstorm, man.
Yeah. It sucks because if you're not the first one through, then it's kind of hard to predict what's gonna be there when you're going through the sandstorm.
Yeah. What
the hell are you doing? What is that?
She's pouting.
Okay, no.
Boom. Just to loop back real quick.
Yeah.
The gang thing, like, I'm not gonna try and set my, or what do you call it?
I can just sit normally.
Like, put myself into it, but if you are open for it, I wouldn't mind. Like, I do have some people I'm hanging with, but other than that, I'm not tied down to anything specific.
I would love that.
Oh, my neck.
Your
I
neck?
just saw me on the ground.
Who else would be good for something like this?
Well, the issue is if you're really trying to find people with no ties to anyone, it's really fucking hard. You have to make some sacrifices somewhere if you want that. Because everyone is gonna know somebody, so you can't have a person that can go. Like, if you ask me to shoot Jenny, obviously I would refuse.
Right.
Yeah, but like, what if you're just aligned enough where you know that we would never, like, you know, nobody would ever ask things of each other that they wouldn't do?
Well, that's the thing. You can find people that have aligned, like, that are, you know, they're close with some people, but they also need to realize that if some, and I feel like some people know that. I feel like if you, like, I've talked to Forehead multiple times, right? Because he has a person in his gang, Wong. He has a tendency to do some dumb shit, and Forehead is like, yeah, well, if Wong really did this and you go after him, I don't give a shit. Like, Forehead is very clear. Like, if people do dumb stuff, like, they will get what's coming to them. Obviously, it's different from people that are really, like, close to him. But if people realize that, then, you know, it's not that hard. I'm of the same mindset. Like, if you do some dumb shit and you can't clean up after yourself, that's really on you.
Yeah.
So, there's definitely people that would be up for it, but if you're looking for somebody without affiliation whatsoever, you might have to dig a little bit. I can look around. I can't promise you anything. I don't know anyone from the top of my head.
So the way I see it is there's so many people in Los Santos, and there's like this cast of well-known commodities that do have these ties.
Yes. No,
I'd be
Jaeger doesn't know anything.
Looking for. I don't know. This is like the preliminary stage.
Yeah, of course.
I got to think real hard about something real quick.
No, you're good. I'll fix my car. Bring back Diamond Dogs? Oh, right. Oh, Diamond Dogs would fucking... You know what? They wouldn't be inherently bad. Bro, I keep getting these fucking blueprints. Fuck off!
Okay, I'm trying to think about what kidnappings I've covered, okay? I've covered,
EMS.
I've covered... Well, I actually haven't covered one of the other... I haven't covered one of the kidnappings all the way yet. Only, I forgot.
You cover...
Right, okay. I think I covered like 3 or 5 kidnappings. Is that right?
3 or 5 kidnappings. I feel like that's
3
quite...
3 out of 5?
Oh, 3 out of 5.
I've covered 3 out of 5 of the kidnappings.
Yeah. I feel like somebody, if he should legitimately talk to, would be Reed. I feel somebody that Max might want to talk to would be Reed.
Why? Actually, I don't even have to say why. I know why.
Yeah.
Reed doesn't give a fuck.
No, well, so here's the thing, right? I trust in Reed with all my heart. Because Reed, if I asked him to do something, would do something. He doesn't really care about affiliation unless it's like really, really doesn't make sense. And I feel like he would have the same respect for Max that he has for me. I think also that Reed might not be... So Reed was running with the HOA, or not HOA, but not HOA. I don't know what's happening with them. So he's looking at going elsewhere. Like the Diamond Dogs would be perfect, honestly. If they would come back as the Diamond Dogs, that would be literally perfect for what Max wants. It was Jason with us. The house. Obviously, I haven't seen Reed in a while, unfortunately. I think he's dealing with some shit, so... But he would be a good talk, for sure.
I'll just say this right now about Reed. Any judge who got a court case with Reed was always very pleased to have him in their courtroom.
You know, have you ever met Reed when he's... Like, when he really locks in?
No, I have not, actually.
Oh, he is actually scary smart. If he wants to be smart and he locks in, he will fucking...
Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, I'm not surprised at all. He's always been a delight.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that would be perfect.
Okay, we have good allies. I mean, C4 is an ally. The thing is that, you know, gang, but I also want there to... I think I was saying this before, you know, I want a gang, but I don't want the PD to ever fucking say that they're a gang. So I'm gonna make them government employees and call them the cabinet.
Wait, say again?
I don't want the PD to ever discuss our people as a gang. So my thought, that Max thought was a good thought as well, was that we make them government employees and call them the cabinet. Right?
That was the entire purpose.
Like the entire purpose of the cabinet is like essentially I want people who are going to be the heads, and then all of our you know, if we need people to be underlings to do the nefarious stuff, maybe they're
no, even when I'm back home, this is my normal hours. Like this is when I usually start streaming around 10, 11.
Or like assistant secretaries, undersecretaries of the like, you know? They don't have to meet the parameters of the other government employees having no violent felonies. Or no felonies. Staffers, right? The staffers can have felonies, that's fine. We can even have a second chance program for people with felonies for our staffers.
What happens after the term ends? I don't know, they're just... What happens when the term ends, then what?
I hope I win.
You know who's running next time,
I
right?
hope you or me win. Assuming
Me?
you're gonna run again.
I don't think I'm gonna run. You know who's gonna run though?
Who?
What is this fucking? He's Cuban. He wants to make a little Cuba.
Osvaldo?
Osvaldo is running next time.
Maybe I talk Osvaldo into backing me instead. I'll talk to him.
Maybe just have him run.
I offer him a job on the cabinet.
Well, why not have him as his deputy? Deputy.
Okay, I wouldn't mind him as a deputy either.
Unless, God damn it! I want the city to burn. That's the thing.
You want what?
I want the city to burn.
You want the city to burn?
Yeah, I want people.
Because you didn't win deputy mayor,
No,
Michael. You're throwing a temper tantrum.
No, that's. I'm not. Okay, you know what?
You're saying what Juno said. Okay, yeah, you pouty baby.
No, so what I'm what I mean is
Oh, I was with it. Not there.
I wanted people to vote for whoever they wanted to vote for next time.
Okay.
So they could realize that if they voted some dumbass into office, that they can literally run the entire thing into the ground. It's not a tantrum. It is like, I want people to realize that Max is a good choice, and them voting a dumbass just
is a stupid idea.
Yeah.
I agree.
And then after that, I was like, then I might run again, because then maybe people realize that they shouldn't vote on dumb shit. Should vote on people that actually could make a difference.
You mean you want to punish people for voting for meme candidates?
Yeah.
I still think that we should limit who's able to run.
How are you gonna do that?
Don't let people under the age of 25 run. Other ideas, because that would get rid of the 19-year-olds, for 6 years. It's great. Also, let me put it this way. If somebody runs and they actually take votes, with the intention of not doing the job, right? Because they can't actually make or sit through council meetings.
Mm. Well, it should be a requirement to have.
What's the point of you doing that?
Yeah, it should be a requirement to have a meeting.
It should be a requirement to have required like city hours, and if you can't make that and you're running, well, gee golly whiz, are you trying to destabilize the government? Kind of seems like stochastic terrorism.
I think Oswaldo would do good as a mayor. Honestly, I don't think he would do dumb shit. I don't think he would. Yeah. Like, as much as you want to do some funny things, I don't think he's gonna try to run the state into the ground or anything. I think he would do good.
So I think that there should be some sort of punishment for people seeking to make a mockery or destabilize elections.
Minimum IQ test. Or you just impeach Solomon.
Oh! Hey, he witness tampered Jonathan Acker. Why not?
Wait, he did?
Yeah, he witness tampered Jonathan Acker 2 months ago. He intimidated him to try to get him from testifying in a trial. He literally tried to kidnap him.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. And threatened him to not testify. So, yeah, there's that. I mean, do you think that's not impeachable? Now, here's the thing that I don't know the answer to. And, I kind of want to screen this, and part of me is like, hey, Alan, I know we just got re-elected, so no particular reason, but do articles of impeachment abide by the statute of limitations?
How many people do you need to impeach somebody? Like, on the board?
Let's go have a look.
Have you ever just been laying in your bed, just eating food, not giving a fuck? That's how
You
I
mean
feel.
rotting?
No.
Yeah.
That's how I feel right now.
Feel like you want to do some bed rot? Bed rotting is.
I'm doing that right now. I can't even be asked to get up. I'm just eating my chips. Crisps, whatever you call them.
Crisps.
I never eat in bed.
You don't like crumbs? Not breakfast in bed either?
Nope.
You're like, oh, like crumbs.
I think I've done it once or twice if I'm like
man,
really fucking sick.
Ugh. You set me up for a joke. Should
Go
I
on.
make it?
Oh, I know what joke you're gonna make.
Say it. Say it. Say what joke you think I was gonna make.
It was an oral joke.
Okay, you thought it was about eating out. No, I was gonna say, that's because you're eating throughout the rest of the day.
So, come to think of it, Max, like, somebody that might be good. Have you ever run into Reed? Have you, like, talked to Reed ever?
Yeah.
What do you think of him?
He's crazy.
Yeah, well, yeah, he is, but he's crazy in a good way, if you ask me.
He, pretended to hold up me and my wife in his room. Remember that?
Who did what?
Were you there with me when we visited his apartment?
Who? Oh yeah, I do remember that.
He
His
said he's gonna take our guns.
His fucking crazy apartment, and then we're like, "That's a joke, right, guys? You guys get," and we're like, "Get the fuck out."
That's somebody I would maybe consider. I think Reed currently is a free flying bird. I don't know what his plans are because I haven't seen him in a while. I think he's dealing with something.
Yeah.
But if you want somebody that will just do and not ask questions and don't really have any, I think the only time he would, question mark is if you told him to like go for me or go for Diamond Dogs, like his old group. Anyone else is like, he doesn't give a fuck.
Okay.
So he might be a good person to talk to. And I think he would have the same amount of respect for you that he has for me.
Okay.
Diamond Dog in general would probably be good, but they're not really a thing anymore. They're still all around, but... time zone might be an issue.
Okay.
He still needs people in all time zones, though.
What were we talking about? We're talking about. Do you have any idea? Because I don't have any idea. Do you think articles of impeachment abide by the statute of limitations?
I need to try.
Do I think they do, or should they?
It's actually not clear, so I'm asking.
Shitty.
Do you have any idea? Because I don't. And if I don't know, then
I'm sure they do. They don't.
What is the smoking east?
you know who's pretty chill is Jason.
Yeah, he is. McGrath? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. He's in my phone. It's Jason Racer.
Yeah, Jason is.
Jason McGrath
is a smart dude as well. Like he doesn't take shit. He used to.
He helped save me from the chicken man. He
yeah.
saw the chicken man.
He saw the chicken man.
He saw the chicken man. He said he's real. He saw him.
All right.
Even though Pinzone was telling me he's not and trying to gaslight the shit out of me.
Smoke.
So, you think articles of impeachment will not abide by the statute of limitations?
Fuck.
Correct.
Well, then I think that... Fuck.
Actually, maybe they do.
I think they do. A felony criminal conviction is going to go through... I'm looking at the articles of impeachment. There's 5, right? Felony criminal conviction would require statute of limitation shit. General corruption, gross negligence, dereliction of duties, and gross incompetence. So dereliction of duties should be for when somebody doesn't show up. I suppose at a certain point, probably should have brought forth articles of impeachment for dereliction of duties against Lance at some point, but
yeah,
it is like another cigarette. It's not using my cigarettes.
I hate that expression. I can't believe I just used it.
Okay. Did I just find a loophole?
General corruption?
Where is the articles of impeachment?
In the Constitution, it is Article 6.
Wait, if you just do e-smoke, it doesn't use a cigarette.
Oh, I see.
Stop duping. Free cigarettes.
I took a picture of this. I printed it out. I like pasted it into my notebook. I got that. I have this. I look at this frequently. Before I'm about to do something.
Yeah.
I was trying to make it a mode where you're sitting and smoking.
Do anything else
I think Shaddy was fucking around with it. I don't know what they came up with though.
I think there was. I just can't remember. A lot of stuff happened. I only got through like 3 out of 5 kidnappings.
Power gaming gang. Okay. What was the rest?
I'm gonna try to remember. I'm gonna try. I believe in myself.
Been lighting like 50 cigarettes.
I think I'm mostly caught up, except for the Russian woman on the motorcycle with a bob cut who stole my gun, and she. Oh, that's right. That's the one part I missed. Yeah. So when I got kidnapped from EMS's care, where I think they set me off. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Woman with a Russian accent, and I swear her voice was very familiar to me. She took my gun. I thought she was gonna take my phone.
Up in the car?
She sure didn't. Oh, that's right. She took my gun and my magazines, and she said when she took them, Max knows what you did.
No, I don't.
That was definitely because of taking Rue's phone.
Oh. Well, it was a burner, so doesn't really fucking matter, does it?
She took my ID also.
About the hidden camera? I think so.
Probably proof. I want to go see if I'm getting paid right now, so let's go to Bay City.
All right. I think we talked about it. He knows Lenny anyways, it doesn't matter. Am I winning in a straight race? What's going on there? We ain't hiding shit. I'm pretty sure I talked to him about it already. Or mentioned it. Or we mentioned it to Siobhan, probably told him. I don't remember. Oh, that fucking bush. What turbo? I don't remember. Not a big enough turbo. I think it's a 940, 48, 49. All right, wait. He's despawning every car. Oh, never mind, they're back. Oh, this is how you die. Oh, you absolute fucking cunt. I still want a different car. Where the fuck did you go? I haven't had a paycheck in fucking forever. What car am I thinking? Like I said from the start, oh boy! It really pays to be unemployed. Woo.
TLDR, I think Marky's still in love with me.
Why?
Cause when I asked him why.
Yeah, I'm getting good pay right now.
Really? How much?
I got 8K for like 2 hours.
Oh, thank you,
Motherfucker.
Jesus Christ.
You're welcome.
Wait, for what?
It's the bikes thing. I want to.
Oh.
I want to believe it's the bikes pulling up everything right now.
Could be. We'll see in a couple of days, I think.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Let's go to City Hall.
All right. Bravado got nerfed.
Thank God.
Okay. Can you? Thank you. I like how it drives, like now that I'm used to it, it doesn't really lose traction. It's very planted. It doesn't drive like a muscle car. Yeah, I already said, like, if something like the Banshee shows up, if like a modified Banshee or whatever that looks like a Viper, I would buy that shit right up. Other than that, I don't really know what I want to buy as a car. Maybe if they brought back the Drafter. The Drafter is basically what what I plan on buying and having as a project car. Just the real life version of it. Ronly. What is it again? Unbind? Unbind argument count mismatch. Yeah? Are they getting pulled over? What's happening? Where the fuck did they go? Oh, there they are.
Why?
Every time I do this, there's a motherfucker trying to clamp this shit. Actually,
Smoke mail. What does it sit? Chair. 4? Yep.
Okay, so back to those cabinet positions. Look at them. Read them. Actually read them. Stop. Take the time. Read.
Oh, yes, we can sit and smoke at the same time. Woo!
Additional ones? Any ideas? Any phrasing changes?
What's the difference between a culture sharing event and a recreational event?
Well, culture sharing is going to be specifically regarding like introducing yourself to different cultures.
Why is nervous
right?
and CPR
well,
my
recreational
shift
events
1 and
would
2?
be more like things like Andy's like games.
What happened?
Right? They're not about like participating in other cultures. They're just about fun.
You word it as this act.
Yeah, well, you know, change that as you will.
I mean, is this something you plan on presenting?
Namaste.
I want to make them government employees who get paid by the government. So, I mean, don't you think?
It's Namaste into play airplane, right?
I don't know how possible it will be to do something like that.
What do you mean? Why don't you think it may be possible? We literally just voted to let Alan create something for himself.
What?
Create a Chief Justice, whatever sign-in ability so that he can be counsel and judge. So he can have access to both and get paid counsel pay.
Oh, well then, yeah. Sure.
So I know that it's completely possible. We already voted and let him do that once. So I don't see the... We're just telling Ellen that he has to do a little bit more work.
The fucking cackle.
Okay. I guess the sign-in would be mayoral cabinet member.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they can all just get paid the same.
That list is getting pretty long. I don't know what it would look like if there was any more on it.
Oh. Yeah, it is pretty long. Well, you know what? I don't understand why district attorney is there. I don't know if you see that or not.
I don't
know
think
if you
so.
see all the things with bar licenses, but the list is pretty long, especially with the bar license shit added.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, anyway, I don't think there'd be any issues passing it. I already got Murphy and Cordman to say yes.
939, yeah. Well, the goof is a fucking... Look, goof is not a baseline.
Yeah.
Goof is a cheat code.
You're doing work, darling.
Thanks. Also, campaign laws and whistleblower protections.
Also, I feel like the gauntlet is not gonna run a quick... The gauntlet
campaign
is...
laws and what?
Whistleblower protections.
I feel like an easy car to drive.
You wrote in here, individuals are expected to report their whistleblowing activity to the head of the Civilian Oversight Board. Isn't that just Murphy?
Yeah, at this time. You wanted to go to somebody else? Put it to somebody else. I don't care. This was just because I wanted you being drafted.
No, I just didn't know why you said that instead of head of bar.
Because I think it's a civilian oversight matter when it comes to whistleblowing protection.
Okay.
I don't think that's like a head of bar per se, right? I think it's civilian oversight board giving that.
Can you sit chair? Sit.
Giving them that parameters, right? Because they're like at this point, people are perceiving them as, hey, these are the like outside IA thing, right? For when wrongdoing by police officers. Well, whether it's external or internally reported, right? I think they should have both, and that internal reporting requires greater protections. Hence, Whistleblower Protection Act with Civilian Oversight Board.
I like whistleblowing protection because the PD likes to do shit where they're like, yeah, we'll talk about this behind closed doors, one-on-one meetings, and there might be people who feel like they don't have a voice.
EMS has told us the same, so this is also for them as well.
Okay.
Right? It's government entities.
Yo.
Okay, go to campaign laws next.
It kind of works.
This one needs more work and needs to be fleshed out. It's not as fleshed out. But, you know. Your righteous indignation inspired me.
If only I could see the MDT.
Michael, I'm gonna send this to you. Michael, I'm gonna send this.
Sitting with some sass. Yeah.
Electioneering shall confer any use of a political or elected office's official authority to endorse, otherwise coerce votes. I mean, is confer the right word? Because it sounds like you're giving them the power to do that, right?
Sending me emails.
Hold on.
Am I dumb?
Am I dumb?
Campaign laws.
Well, it seems like, I mean,
I'm back. Hold on. I was sending everything to Michael. Hold on. I'm reading it now. Electioneering shall confer.
Look at these MDT guys. I know. Should I just become a clerk?
I like campaign laws. Love campaign laws, actually.
Confer is the wrong word.
Nice.
Actually, wait, hold on.
Alex about
hold
that.
on. Hold on.
I could hold a high clerk position and then help with MDT stuff.
Might actually work, but it's fine. We can use a different word that's more
no,
strongly.
I think it's only Alex that can
for
see
the
a lot.
judiciary to interpret.
I think a normal clerk can't.
God knows they'll be cunts about it. We should be specific with our language because they will be.
Mm-hmm.
Feels birthday, man. What's a clerk? County clerk? They will all give you like...
denotes a more accurate, correct word.
You know.
Okay.
Mayoral cabinet. It establishes the mayoral cabinet appointed by the mayor and chief of staff, as a government employee. Blah, 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 blah. Secretary of Press, Secretary of State, manages the International Culture Bureau to promote a variety of culture sharing events. What the?
In front or inside?
Trying to find a sad mode.
What's it called when you... Is coercion a crime?
Coercion is not. It's within voter fraud. Coercing votes. And coercions is defined within voter fraud. In a specific manner, where it says like intimidating, where it can be, vote buying can be considered coercion.
Oh, Siobhan, you should also...
I wanted a more open definition of coercion.
You should bring up the wrongful termination?
Oh, yeah, wrongful termination. Andy felt very strongly about that, and I do feel strongly about that as well.
Yeesh.
Michael, just look over my shoulder.
I'm looking. Kind of.
I fucking thought so.
Do you think I could get a clerk position? Would that work?
Michael, just get a bar license.
But I don't.
Oh, you want clerk so you can look at city council documents?
You could easily become a clerk.
Yeah, you could easily become a clerk.
Yeah, but
Michael,
do clerks have access to those, or is it just...
They do have access to city council documents.
They do? Isn't it just Alex?
I will eat clerks to you.
I'm gonna call Alex.
Well, I threw something in my chief of staff notes the other day. The MDMDT did that weird thing where I'm like, so who's spying? I still don't know who was spying.
Hello.
What's up?
Question.
Sure.
Does all clerks have access to city council documents, or is it just you?
Not anymore, no.
Not anymore?
Are you in this document right now?
They did it so
I am, yes.
Remy could like see it because he was taking notes forever for like
out of curiosity, I just looked up the definition of electioneering.
So that's the only reason?
And the definition is
okay.
Of a politician or political campaigner.
Okay, well, that's
take
sad.
Part actively or energetically in the activities of an election campaign.
Yeah, not anymore.
All right.
Well, I think what we should do, instead of trying to
I'll figure something out. Thank you.
Yep.
We should
what I really want to say, which is the Hatch Act.
So what we do instead is we expand the scope of voter fraud. I think that's what we do. And what I think we do is we
do. I like the government jobs. I like the legislations, and I like making laws and shit like that.
Okay.
Because voter fraud's already established.
I feel I like being on the council because it is
only limits to coercion, not endorsing and using like your official status of office to endorse it. So you're talking about expanding it to include that.
Mm-hmm. Something like that.
What is she doing?
Okay, so we want to tell Alan Crane how to change his penal code when it comes to voting fraud.
I mean, we're the alternative is having him define electioneering and have that be in the penal code.
Okay, you're right. You're right. I'm just adding extra steps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Delete it? Delete it?
Yeah, delete it. For now. We'll tackle that in like a month or two, I think.
Why do I have a stick?
Saving. Yeah, let's save for later.
What we could do is establish election rules. That might be something.
Yeah.
That might be like things that candidates must do and cannot do.
I agree with that.
I had
like tearing down signs.
Mm-hmm. I went on the bender and played like every
plastering
battle royale I could get my hands on, other than
sign.
Apex. The last 3 days.
That going around.
Some motorcycles circling.
Yep, they do that. Okay, actually, when they were doing this last night is when I got nervous.
She's white hair, I think. Purple hair?
Purple hair? Beatrice? Dr. Beatrice?
Maybe.
Election.
Purple hair? Dr. Beatrice?
Yeah, election rules. That's a good idea.
Election rules is a good idea.
Not sitting on Davis Street.
Also, your cabinet stuff looked good, babe.
Yeah, you like it? Any of the positions you think we should add?
Would have watched me play PUBG.
I like the Secretary of Commerce and Labor position as somebody who just helped us field shitty business proposals.
So what we should do is
I got like 5 chicken dinners or something. But the biggest issue with PUBG is like half, if not more, is like bots.
It should be clear that the mayor or the chief of staff can fire any of these people at any point.
Oh yeah, add that in there. Okay. Well, I mean, I said that they're appointed, and I'm gonna add that they serve at our leisure.
Am I still not sitting on her stream? Oh fuck.
All of a sudden, I had a great idea myself with no outside help whatsoever.
What was the idea? What idea?
Limiting the size of posters.
Oh yes, fucking God, please.
I said that at one point to what's their feet. Solomon's fucking Solomon's or Archie's people where I'm like, that sign is so obnoxiously large, you need to make that smaller.
I just stopped putting up signs.
It was literally like size 156 font, I swear to God.
Yeah.
Signs work. The sign that my wife made.
My wife
was so good and like succinct and like not obtrusive, but like it had like the right amount of colors, you know, a little
emojis
drawing on it. Yeah, the emojis. It was good. Very good.
I have an emoji keyboard.
My wife.
A what?
An emoji keyboard.
Are you talking about the Windows one?
No, there's like back on the iFruit, there's the keys that are just for emojis.
That is just what?
For my Facebook moms group.
Oh,
I like Apple. I like Ugg boots. I like the pumpkin spice latte.
Pumpkin spice is really good. What the fuck?
I like
you acknowledged this.
Drake.
You had one the other day, and you were like, well, this is actually pretty good. I'm gonna stop shit talking on the pumpkin. And here you are, shit talking pumpkin spice again.
It's not even pumpkin. That's the dumb thing about it. It's fucking just cinnamon taste.
Kinda, yeah.
You know what? Archie is a perfect person for dealing with passing proposals up. He should be secretary of commerce.
We are not working with him.
Why? I've actually made him my paralegal instead.
I'm about to shoot somebody.
Yeah, the horn.
So annoying. Why don't we just leave?
Hop in, Mike.
You sure?
Snatched.
What did Archie do that made me not want to work with him? Didn't first say he saw him talking to like Solomon or Maisie or some shit?
Oh wait, did first say that to us?
Yeah.
That's right.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Are you doing it? Are you taking them out right now?
Yeah, I'm trying to destroy these things.
Yeah.
End it suffering, end our suffering.
They can't get them back out if they do that.
Trying to destroy this.
Oh, that's a convoy.
Hey, yo, some shit must have gone down for real. Oops.
So you think the best turbo I can get is an 80?
Yeah, 80 something. Yeah.
Okay.
Like my 80 kicks in around like 60.
Yeah, no, I could tell. Like the whatever you have in this now is kicking my ass. Like before, I would take off before you. Now you just fly.
Oh God. It's just like, it's like if there was like a jack of all trades turbo,
Right.
but like imagine if the jack of all trades was like slightly better than the average jack of all trades, or
So if
it's
your
like
turbo was a bard?
it's like the queen of all trades.
Oh. I stand by what I said.
Wait, what did you say?
So a bard turbo?
Yeah, bard. Yeah. I was playing a bard in my D&D group. One of them.
How? What level?
Well, we're playing a Pathfinder 2E game.
Okay.
And I think we stopped at level 11. Pretty high.
That's pretty high, yeah. What did your bard look like?
He was 19.
Ew. Okay.
His name was Hopscotch the Plug, because he was a small-time criminal. He was a half-elf. He was bald.
Of course. Has to be half-elf with bard, the +2 charisma, too good. Which I don't know
It's
if that's
different.
the same in Pathfinder 2E. Yeah.
It's a little different. So the cool thing about Pathfinder is your race determines what sort of feats you can take, or rather, they have like special racial feats. And a half elf gets access to human and elf, and there were some cool elf ones that I wanted.
Bro, if I played a bard, I would make him not be able to bard at all. And just
there's a. I have a feeling you might see a picture of him right now.
Woo everyone with his terrible barding.
You know, if I think I can like, you paint such a picture with your words that I feel like I could see, I could definitely visualize.
Yeah, with the mustache.
A hairless troll doll.
He was a I forget what they call them in 2E. Martial Bard.
Was that made by
He
somebody?
also sounds like a battle bard of some kind.
Looks like an AI, but I don't want to shit on somebody.
A supporty.
I actually ended up playing him more support toward the end because the bards and I can talk about this shit forever, man. I don't want to bore you guys.
I'm asking questions. I'm not bored.
Bored?
They have like really cool auras that they can do in 2E.
Oh, nice. Wait, stop. Where did the helicopter go? Oh, it's right above us.
In 2E, they
that's the illegal thing we did. We stole that. Michael and I stole that helicopter today.
Whoa.
Sorry, I remember the illegal thing. I had to tell you. The helicopter reminded me.
Oh.
It was a felony, technically.
So in 5e, I think Bard, they don't have... So in 3rd edition D&D, I'm pretty sure they had like an aura like Inspire Courage, where it was essentially just like a flat +1 to your attack and like fear save and or maybe it was all saves, I forget. And then in 5th edition, they got the one you could use the bonus action on or whatever.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that called again? I think literally it's just Inspire. Right?
Wait, Bardic Inspiration?
Bardic Inspiration, yeah. And Pathfinder 2e, they went back to the auras, and they have some really fucking cool ones. Like Inspire Courage is like one of the first ones that you can get. You can get one that just frightens everyone around you that's an enemy by like 1, which makes all of their saves and like their attack and their AC like all go down by 1. It's like it's irresistible or unresistible. And eventually you can take like so they're called like composition cantrips, and at first you can only do 1 at a time, but once you take a feat you can do multiple at a time. So you can do like, you can have like 2 auras going and shit, and then you get these things called focus spells, which are like a resource that you recover after a short rest that allows you to empower these auras based on a performance check that you make.
Ooh, that's cool.
I would have
critical
played
success.
D&D,
You
but
can make your +1 aura around you go up to +3, and that's the one that I use a lot.
My bard recently got a legendary instrument that gives it auras and shit like that. That's super sick.
Wait, what level's your bard?
7. Shouldn't have gotten the legendaries. Got really lucky. DM is super angry.
I played a game where our DM, she's really good. I think we were kind of like late in our session, and she decided on a whim to just give us a couple. So we're doing like I don't know if you've done this module. It's a Phalite Carnival.
No, but I should.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's right up my alley.
It starts in like this cool like carnival that I don't think is in the Feywild to start, but then you end up anyway. I'm not gonna spoil it, but there were like, it's got all the carnival tropes and shit.
Oh,
and
that sounds amazing.
And one of the people, she had them have us. She gave us like 1 pull from the deck of many things or whatever.
Ooh.
And I think we're level 2 at that point, or 1.
Oh my god.
And I pulled the one where I get like the servant, or I think it was the knight that I pulled or some shit. And she had to give me a level 5 human fighter that was just like endlessly loyal to me. And she does like this like really obnoxious like British lady accent for her.
Does that strike annoyance into your heart listening to the Brit?
Nerds.
No, because I'm doing a British accent for that character.
Oh!
Sorry, Mike. I don't want to bore you with D&D.
No, I just honestly, I just don't know too much about it. That's my I am all for D&D, and I would fucking do it. But can you play Bard that doesn't know how to Bard?
Sure. You can do whatever.
If you can make up a good reason for it, then yeah, sure. Like maybe your Bard just does like beatboxing.
Tone deaf.
Or, like not all bards are like performance based either.
Yeah, no, they can do poetry. They can do beatboxing.
Yeah.
They can do whatever, whatever. It doesn't have to. The instrument is supposed to be your focus for spellcasting.
Yeah, but just imagine you on that fucking flute and you don't know how to play it, and all you hear is like like an off-key fucking single tone.
I nearly just thought of like a small child playing a recorder.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm kind of a power gamer when it comes to tabletop.
Really? Wow, I would never have guessed that.
Oh shit! So like, I give props to anyone who can play a character that is like gimped. Like in one of my games, I have a guy. One of my my old prison buddies is playing a guy named Greg, and he's just like a straight up like normal ass human guy.
Bard that only tells dad jokes.
He's got like 10 in every stat. He's just like not good at a single fucking thing.
That are just terrible.
And I like this DM in particular because she is actively trying to kill us, and like a lot of dungeon masters will like pull their punches a little bit. But which makes it cool that Greg has survived as long as he has.
Okay.
Because I know that she's trying to kill us, like within reason. Obviously, it's like she's not like stacking the deck or whatever, but she was using there's one spell in 5e where if it encaps you, it kills you instantly. I think it was Ghoul Touch or some shit.
Okay, I mean that's not fucking around shit.
Yeah, and it was like a level 3 spell, and I think we were even level 3 at that point, so we only had level 1 spells. It was like a Will-O-Wisp that was using it. I forgot the name of that spell. It's gonna bug me. I'm kind of fucking Mike. You should play Dungeons & Dragons sometime, man.
I know, but I need a group. I feel like that's my biggest issue. I've gotten.
I will teach you.
You will teach me. All right.
Yeah.
No takes and
I've taught a lot of people to play. It's actually like my favorite thing to do. The Scourging of the Shire homebrew campaign I made myself.
A what?
A Scourging of the Shire.
What is that?
It's the end of Lord of the Rings, the Scourging of the Shire. It's not in the movies, it's in the books.
It's not that I can learn it. It's just that I never had a group to play with, really. I had a group, but it was like fucking
hobbits, and your little hobbit group's got to take them back.
Are they freed in the book?
What?
Like after the Scourging or whatever?
Yeah, yes. Frodo and the lads come back and they rally the hobbits to take the Shire back from Saruman, and they win.
You know, one thing that always took me out of Lord of the Rings is it always seemed like the forces of darkness.
Oh my god.
Well, hold on. It always seemed like the forces of darkness were like so overwhelmingly powerful that it just did not make sense for like humanity to succeed.
Well, I mean, sure, before, but Sauron's powers are completely diminished without his ring. Oh my god, it's like you didn't even pay attention.
I did.
So you're saying that everything is just based on this one ring?
You just said it was boring. Hit the horn. Honk the horn. I'm done. Hit the horn. Fuck it.
Nah, I gotta read the book.
So you're gonna tell me that Gandalf is your least favorite elf or some shit? I swear to God.
I mean, as far as elves go, Gandalf's pretty weak.